Hey guys, Tonester back with another Ace Tanker replay, this time in the Leo. I just got this tank not too long ago, and it's not a great tank, although I'm learning to play it. I watched Togrim play his with the 300 Alpha 105, which is what I'm using. There's no armor to speak of, but it does seem to have decent gun depression, and that 300 Alpha is punishing as a tier 7. Although you'll see the gun handling's bad, and 155 pen is just not enough. So I fire a lot of gold out of this thing. I don't know how Togrim does it without gold, but he does. So let's go ahead and get the replay started. Of course, we're on Sand River, and we are top tier, which is always nice. We will bounce a few shots. I don't know how. Looking at the armor profile on Watt replays, it really does not look like this has any armor whatsoever. And it's been a few days since I played this, so we'll be learning together again. But we're going to go north, and we think that because we're top tier, we're not so afraid of going north alone. And I noticed our wheeled vehicle has come up over the ridge and nothing has shown up. And so it looks like the T-29's leaving, so I'd like to get a shot on him if I can on his way out. And I should have had my turret ready because it takes this thing forever to aim. Look at that. And we get an extremely lucky shot on the T-29. So there are two arties here, and this thing does not take arty fire well, but that's just the way it is, you know. I don't believe our blind shots work. See, that thing didn't even hit us and hit us for 200 damage. So that's my cue to get out of this area, basically. We're going to relocate just up to the hill here. And it turns out there's actually quite a bit up here. I don't have a lot of support, but that's okay. And like a ding-dong, takes me forever to spot this T-67. But he does not spot me either, so I guess we're even, right? So I'd really like to finish this guy off, and look how derpy that gun is. So I was loading an HE round for him, and then I noticed that the IKV is also, he's easily penable by HE. The HE rounds on this are actually pretty good. They have 410 damage, and we blocked that round. I don't know how. Must have been some auto bounce angle. So we're just coming around to get a shot, and we get a lucky shot, and we low roll for 380. So let's see, what's the pen? Pen's 53, so it's not that great a pen for the HE round, but with lightly armored tanks, this thing can punish people. And actually, I use HE rounds often. That was a lucky shot there too. I use HE rounds often in this when I'm bottom tier, because at least you can do some damage. Like with 194 pen, what are you going to do against an IS-3? Not a lot, unless you get his side. The one thing about this tank, although it has no armor, is that it's fast, and that's really nice. So I think my tracks eat a shot here, but we're just looking to finish off this IKV, and quite honestly, we probably should have been using standard rounds. That was a mistake, honestly, because he's got less than 300 hit points, why use an HE round and chance a bounce or something? So we spot the Bishop, which is always nice to spot arty, and we high roll him. So yeah, this makes this tank look good, but imagine sitting out there aiming with no armor for that long and people shooting at you. It just does not work. So you've really got to play this as a support tank. Even top tier, you kind of need to do that. The only reason I could bully those guys before was, and we spot the other arty, so we're going to take a pot shot at him. But the only reason that you would play like you're the top tier is if you can get in a situation where you know your HE is going to pin and you can out trade somebody, which is why that IKV I was able to put him down. So we're up to 2200 damage now. We've got 4 kills, and I'm pushing forward because I would like to kill this guy. I mean, this aim time is just painful. So, and it's got a 10-second reload, so you can see, I mean, yeah, a tier 5's got my side or whatever, but we're willing to take the damage at this point because there's not that much left, and we've got 4 kills. We'd like to get 6 if we can. So, and the last guy is full health, so that's fantastic. So we didn't use as many gold rounds as I remember, but oftentimes, even top tier, I'll use gold rounds. So, and we do not get the final shot. I must have hit a blind shot because I think I did 2800 damage. Let's go ahead and look at the after action report on this one. Okay, here's the after action report. We did get an ace. We also got a high caliber, which is always nice. 1237 base XP, not super high, but that's just the way it goes. This thing's, I don't think, played very well. It's very hard to play. We fired 15 and hit 12 and penned all 12, and like I said, 2800 damage, and a lot of it from a long distance, and that's typical in this thing, even though it's got a derpy gun. And we got a little bit of assistance as well to put us over 3,000. We earned 5,600 credits because we did fire some HE that penned, so that's always nice. And that's about it. I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see more tanks, please do subscribe. I'm sorry I haven't been on lately. We've had snow here in my city, and that's not typical, so we've been really busy dealing with that, basically. But I'm back, and I've got some replays for you. We will catch you next time.